Edita, Jesse, all amazing people. And Grace was part of that. She pretty much dedicated her life to Jesus and God and Mary, which is difficult to do in these days. I mean, if you really go to church, there aren't very many people there. But she was very devoted, and I was always impressed by her devotion. And I remember when I first met her, I was curious about her. I had heard that she was part of the Legion many years ago, and she had come back. And she had this energy about her. When she read the books of the Legion of Mary, she read it with so much conviction, with so much faith. You could just hear how powerful she was. And this devotion was just so powerful, and I was definitely felt fortunate to be part of that. I once took Grace to a show at the Disney Hall in downtown LA. It was a dance show. This is when I first met her, maybe a year or two after. I had an extra ticket, and she was available to go, so I took her with me. I stole her from her son for a bit. And I remember during the whole show, she was such a great partner, very, supportive, and I felt like a little connection with her, a spiritual one. And from then on, I always felt like I was blessed to have her in my life. But what I want to say is during this trip, while we were driving to downtown LA, she shared a little bit about her life. I think she said she lived in Tijuana. She had her sisters, and they were survivors. She seemed to be a survivor from the stories she told. I felt like she had been through a lot, and she survived it, and that's what made her so devoted to Jesus. My impression of her was she's a very strong woman. And she lived her life diligently, providing for her family and doing her best to support all her friends. And I appreciate having met her. Thank you, Grace, for being a part of my life. I am honestly, kind of in debt to her. She was a little bit of an inspiration. She was a person who set an example for all others that we must live by. Now she's where she always wanted to be, with Jesus by his side. Thank you.